All right, today I'm gonna teach you how to make this yummy meal. It's only about 5 ingredients, takes 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops, and tastes amazing. You'll be coming back for more, even though it'll fill you up on one serving. I'm talking about smothered burritos. It's nice, yummy burritos with nice, evenly cooked meat on the inside, nicely seasoned, and then just drenched in cheese and sauce. Let's go ahead and get to it. All right, we're gonna start this off pretty simple. I have my pan heating up, so I'm gonna be getting there in a second, but right now I got my bowl. I'm getting 2 cans of enchilada sauce. Go ahead and put them into this bowl. The only reason I'm using 2 cans because I'm making a whole bunch. If you're only making enough for like a small family or just for yourself, then 1 can is more than enough. And then I'm doing about 1.5 cups of salsa verde. That was a cup there. I'm gonna guesstimate a half because, you know, measuring, whatever. There we go. Put that in there. Put it out to the side. And then it helps I actually got something to mix it with, huh? This will work for now. Just gonna mix it together because we're gonna need that here in the near future. All right, and put it off to the side. We'll need that here a little bit later. Meanwhile, my pan's getting pretty hot now. So I'm gonna use ground turkey. You can use ground beef or whatever meat you wanna use. I found these nice cheap logs of ground turkey. It should work just fine. I'm using 2 pounds because once again, I'm making a whole bunch. But 1 pound should be enough if you are just doing enough for a small family or yourself. So what you're going to do, you're gonna go ahead and start cooking up the turkey or beef or whatever you're using until it's nice and cooked up and cooked until it's no longer pink or whatever color you're not looking for here. I'm using turkey, so I'm just gonna make sure it's cooked up and browned up nice. So it'll take about 8 to 10 minutes until it's all ready to go, maybe a little longer since I have more meat. And then I'll cut back when it's time and ready for you guys. All right, so now I have my turkey all cooked up. I could break it down to smaller pieces, but that's big enough. That's good enough for me right there. I also put some salt and pepper on just to add a little extra flavor. It's not necessary because you'll be adding the other stuff to it here in a second, but it's all nice and browned up. I drained out the grease from it. Now, you're not gonna use all of this, but you're gonna get probably about maybe 2/3 or half a cup or something of this sauce we made earlier and put it in here with all this turkey or whatever meat you're using. That should be enough. Save the rest for later because you're gonna need it later. Mix it all up. Get all that sauce all mixed up. You can add more if you want. I'm just gonna make sure you keep an eye on how much you have left because you're gonna need to have a bunch left at the end here. That should be good enough to start. Now you're gonna get your tortillas. I am using sun-dried tomato tortillas just because they taste amazeballs and I got them for real cheap, so that's why I'm using it. You scoop some of this yumminess in there, just put it right there in the middle of the tortilla. And get some good old shredded cheddar or whatever cheese you feel like using. I'm using cheddar. Sprinkle it on there. And fold it up. And roll it up. And place it in your pan. I'm using a big old cake sheet because I'm making a whole bunch of these things. You can use a small casserole dish if you're only making a few of them. You know, the usual stuff. I'm gonna keep making these and putting them in my little cake pan here. I'm gonna lay them nice and neat. I'll come back to you guys when it's ready to go for the next step. All right, after I finished off my sun-dried tomato tortillas, I went on to my spinach tortillas just because I needed more space. I had more space to use. So now you get the rest of that sauce you made. It's got all over my hands. And go ahead and just drench your tortillas in it. Use every last bit of the rest of it in there. Perfecto. All right, and then get cheese. Go ahead and cover these bad boys in some cheese. Once again, whatever cheese you feel like. I'm using cheddar because cheddar just seems to fit right. You don't have to go crazy, but I'm gonna go a little bit crazy here because, you know, cheese. All right, and then you're gonna go ahead and throw this in a oven that's preheated to 375 degrees and put it in just pretty much until the cheese melts and everything, so about 10 to 15 minutes. I have all mine preheated already, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in there and I'll come back to you guys when it's ready to go. All right, they are out of the oven. And look at this yummy cheesy goodness. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Go ahead and switch up my hands on this oven mitt. Scoop one of these bad boys out. Maybe. Sure I will. Yep.
Should we spray the pan?
I know I sprayed the pan.
Oh yeah,
I'm trying to do it without damaging the other ones. You know what I mean?
I don't want you to be damaged any.
Okay.
Ooh, perfect.
Boom! Look at that, perfecto.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could if you had your ingredients. It could be a pizza burrito.
It actually does look like a pizza.
So there you go. Nice, warm, tasty burritos. Enjoy. And there you have it. See, I told you, yummy, right? It's nice, so good. After a while, I started picking up with my hand and eating it, even though it was kind of messy. But it was so good and fills you up. It's gonna be great. I think I have more than enough after making that to take some to lunch for work, probably for the next couple of days. If you like this, please put a comment down below what you would add to it, what you subtract from it, if you like it just the way it is, whatever. Also, while you're down there, go ahead and put some comments in on stuff you'd like to see me make. If you have ingredients that you don't know what to do with, or stuff you've seen that you're not sure just quite how to throw it in a recipe, let me know and I'll try some stuff out with it. While you're down there, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button, the little bell doohickey, and a little thumbs up so you can let everyone know how good the video was and if you liked it. And then I guess I'll see you around.